burglar broke into my Airbnb while I had a couple of guests staying here. Here's what happened. I'm hanging out with my neighbors. Then I get a message from my guest that says, hey, can I contact you really fast? I think something is wrong. And I say, is there anything that I can help you with here? And then the guest says, I think there's an intruder in the home. Then I get a phone call from my assistant telling me that she spoke to the guest and that the police are actually there. We try to tell the police that, hey, more than likely no one was actually in the home. But the police come back to us and say, hey, we actually have reason to believe that there was an intruder in the home because when they got home, the basement light flicked on and then off. So a few gray hairs later, the officer says that they're going to go on a manhunt in the forest for said intruder and get the canine unit involved. Well, I have a business partner on this house and we called him to tell him what happened. And he said, oh, I know what happened. They just flicked the kitchen light. The kitchen switch actually controls the basement. And so I call the guest and I say, hey, is there any chance that you flicked the switch in the kitchen when you got home? Because that controls the basement. And there's just a long sigh on the phone and she goes, there's a chance.